As soon as we walked out of the car, I got up and I just collapsed. So I'm on the ground, and it looked to other people like I had fainted, but I was aware of what other people were saying.
I remember them trying to get me up to walk, and I couldn't walk, and the room, the vertigo was just ungodly. I mean, the room spun terribly, and I was sick at my stomach, and was speaking gibberish, and pretending like I was fine, but I wasn't fine. And I couldn't walk. I mean, I couldn't walk, and I couldn't talk, and all I did was lie there. That's all I could do was just lie there.
They came in and they tried to shock her heart and everything, and from there she went into intensive care, and they told me that she was brain dead, and I had the option of either keeping her on life support or letting her go. And I told her that I loved her enough to let her go. So we took her off life support, and she left us.
And people, I think, don't think of it as often as they perhaps should, because it's an uncommon condition. And the general public thinks more about strokes and head injuries because those types of problems get more publicity. But clearly, encephalitis should be something that the general public is aware of, and the medical field as well.
Yes, I'm a master's level psychologist. I worked at a psychiatric hospital.
Jesseca had just graduated from college, and she had just got her license degree to be an occupational therapist.
I was so nauseated and so dizzy. My vision was spinning around. My head would go like this, and my vision would go like this.
They gave me a gauge that for my fingers, it measures your strength. So you pinch it, and then the little dial goes around to show how strong you are. Well, they couldn't get a reading because I couldn't hold the little scale in order to pinch it. That's weak.
I couldn't even do the simple things, the simple neurological tests like that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do this. It was phenomenal. I had weakness down my left side. There was some paralysis in the vocal cord, so my voice was very kind of weak. And it was just bizarre.
I can't read the menu. I can't read anything on it. I can't decide what I want to eat.
I can't preach extemporaneously anymore. I have to read a written manuscript.
I'm like, I'll have whatever that person's having.
I have short-term memory issues. I sometimes can't remember. There's a lot less stress in my life because I can't remember all the stuff I have to do. That's the honest truth.
Well, there's a sadness when you're not mothering your children, and when they're taking care of you instead of you're taking care of them. My children are going to grow up and get married and have grandchildren. I can't even hold a baby.
So what do we do when we are left, we take our loved ones to a hospital thinking that they have the knowledge. It's us that are left with their devastation.
I said, you all seem to have one treatment for encephalitis. It's called a funeral, and I'm not having one. We need to come up with something else.
I ditched my wheelchair. I haven't been in it for 2 months.
I want to make sense out of what's happened to me.
It is very mysterious. If doctors really knew, I'm sure they would have helped me better.
I've become a part of Encephalitis411.org. We're working to improve the quality of life for all those who've been impacted by encephalitis. We do this through advocacy, research, and awareness. You see, encephalitis can happen to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Therefore, we want to help patients get diagnosed quickly and then have ready access to the best possible treatment options. Bottom line, we want to alleviate unnecessary suffering and prevent untimely death But we can't do all of this alone. We need your support. Thank you.